Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of Nintendo, there is usually two iconic franchises that will immediately pop in your head. This is The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario. Mario and Zelda are the foundation of this company, and when looking forward to the next Nintendo console, well, we have to have one of these games at launch, right? Like, it only makes sense. Well, today I have evidence that points out exactly that. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Yeah, we can speculate, like, what will the Switch 2 launch with? A Zelda game or a Mario game? Or maybe they won't do it at all. Well, I have evidence that shows they will do exactly that. They will launch with either a Zelda or a Mario game, and we kind of have proof of that. Before we get started, make sure you hit a like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram so we can keep this community growing. And let's go ahead and get into this video. 38-year Nintendo pattern may hint at Switch 2 launch title plans. And I love articles and information like this, where they can find a pattern or something like that. It's like one of my favorite things, I don't know why. Since launching the Nintendo Entertainment System 38 years ago, every single Nintendo home console has released with either Super Mario Series game or a Legend of Zelda game on day one, which could hint at what fans can expect from the Switch 2 launch's lineup. Zelda and Mario are Nintendo's two biggest franchises, so it really comes as no surprise that Nintendo's home console have consistently released with one of them represented right out of the gate. These are what you call system sellers. They are reasons to upgrade or buy a new console. I already have a Switch, I have Zelda, I have Mario, like I can already play these. But you launch a Switch 2 with a new Mario or new Zelda game, and now you have a reason to buy this console, hence the name system seller. Considering this pattern has been going on for 38 years now, it seems unlikely Nintendo would break from it with the Switch 2 console or whatever the next system ends up being called. Right now, we have to put this into the universe. Super Nintendo Switch, that is what it's going to be called. Say it with me real quick. Super Nintendo Switch. Okay, now that we have that out of the way. And here is the evidence of that, which I don't know why I'm such a nerd for stuff like this. It's just so fun to go over. The NES launched with Super Mario Bros. The original Mario game, if you will. Not the first game Mario was featured in, but Mario's own first game. Super Mario Bros. Yeah, great launch game. The SNES, Super Mario World. Another fantastic game, dude. Isn't Super Mario World the one that you get to ride Yoshi on, if I'm not mistaken? The Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64. The start of 3D Mario and one of the most important 3D platforming games of all time, still to this day, and it still holds up. The GameCube, Luigi's Mansion. That's right, the GameCube didn't launch with a Mario game per se, but a Mario adjacent game, the Mario World, the Mario Universe, if you will. Luigi's Mansion. We didn't get Super Mario Sunshine until like 4 months later, 8 months later, something like that. And this, in my opinion, was not a system seller. The GameCube was already a weird console. It was a weird time for video games moving forward. Launching with Luigi's Mansion isn't something maybe that would make parents go out and buy a console for their kid per se. It's like there's a new GameCube console and it comes with Super Mario Bros. Or Mario game. Parents are like, oh yeah, I know my kid likes Mario. I think the GameCube would have had a lot better chance of selling better at launch if it just launched with a Mario game. It could have just launched with a newer version of Super Mario 64 and that would have been fine. I'm not sure why they didn't launch with Super Mario Sunshine, because I'm sure it was done at the time. Maybe this was them trying to push Luigi's Mansion since it was a brand new franchise, but it is strange. It is very, very strange. On the Wii, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I am begging for a remake of this game. It is so good, man. And especially seeing the dark undertone of Tears of the Kingdom, I think this would be the perfect time to launch a newer, updated version of this game because it is so freaking good. So good, man. The Wii U. New Super Mario Bros. U. The Wii U had New Super Mario Bros. U. And yeah, this is a good Mario game. It's probably my least favorite, like, 2D Mario game. I just think they're kind of copy and paste. I say it almost every other video, but Super Mario Bros. Wonder is definitely going to change the 2D Mario landscape, which is a good thing. And then we have the Switch, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Still one of the most important games in video game history. I do think Tears of the Kingdom is better, and I've been playing it a lot on my own. Like, we were playing it on stream, but I've been playing almost every night when I have time. And as I play Tears of the Kingdom, I appreciate it more and more. It is It is unreal how amazing and fantastic this game is, but I do think Breath of the Wild almost had more of a cultural impact for some reason. It was such a new take on Zelda, open world, and you can go anywhere and do anything, and you can beat the game in any order you want. It really was like, whoa, this is the definition of a system seller, in my opinion. Like, I wasn't able to afford a Switch in 2017. I think I got my first Switch the beginning of 2018 from a pawn shop, and the only reason I wanted the Switch was to play Breath of the Wild. I could not wait to play it. So this is the definition of a system seller. So just following the pattern, we can assume that there will be a Zelda or Mario game at launch for the Switch too. We just got Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't see it being a Zelda game. So a new 3D Mario game makes perfect sense. It can literally be any 3D Mario game and it will be a system seller, and yeah, they will be able to continue the tradition. It is strange to wonder what it's going to be. We've got a tropical Mario game with Mario Sunshine, Space Mario with Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey kind of took on a bunch of different elements. So I do, in my opinion, think it's going to be something new entirely. Like I can't even think off the top of my head what it would be, but I do think it's going to be an open world Mario game, because that's the only way I feel like they could take it to the next level. And an open world 3D Mario game, that is a system seller. That is going to make you buy a Switch 2 day one. So yeah, I definitely think this is evidence that we're getting either a Mario or a Zelda game at launch. And in my opinion, after going over all this, I think it's going to be a Mario game. Down below, please let me know your thoughts and opinions. Is it going to be a Zelda game or a Mario game? If it is Zelda or Mario, will those be open world, 3D, 2D? Let me know. And remember, if you enjoy gaming news, gaming stories, and Nintendo Switch content, then you're in the right place. So go ahead and hit a like and subscribe if you could. And come and hang out on Twitch. The link is down below. We stream Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night. I would love to see you guys over there. But you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.